Hello everyone, welcome to this week's edition of Telegraph Herald More Than the Score. I am your host Steve Ortman. Alongside me this week, Brenden West.
How's it going?
Yeah. Oh, Jinx.
You owe me a Coke.
You owe me a Coke. That's how it goes.
Oh my goodness.
Cut it out. Get out of here.
All right.
Well, anyway, Brendan's here because of his volleyball expertise. This is a volleyball edition of More Than the Score. Now, last week I was so excited about the football season, I broke out in song. I know you're super excited about volleyball, so go ahead. Just go freestyle something real quick here.
Man, I don't know.
You do it in the office all the time. I'm putting you on the spot here. What do you got?
Yeah, I mean, those are the local raps, though. Those are just a treat for us here on the desk and everything. So, but no, volleyball season has began. There are a lot of great things to talk about. I think what we need to do first at the start of it is talk about Dyersville Beckman. They are cruising through the start of the season here. They are 15-0 so far and just throttling opponents, winning every single set by an average of double digits. And they haven't dropped a single set this season. But to make things even more special, last week against Maquoketa, which resulted in a sweep for the Trailblazers, Todd Troutman earned his 500th career victory. It's been a long time coming for Todd. He actually started coaching in the 1980s, stopped for a little bit for about a 10-year period, and then returned last year. Winds up taking Beckman to state, where they lose in the quarterfinals, but last week they wind up winning his 500th career win. They're just tearing through opponents, Steve. I mean, they've won the Cascade tournament already. They've won the Mount Vernon tournament already. Haven't lost a single match, and I expect some great things to come. So congratulations to Todd.
Yeah, no, this is a Beckman program that was just kind of middle of the road, middle of the pack, and then Troutman comes back in. Leads them to state last year, and they're having a great start this year. I mean, what do you think stands out to you about his coaching style and how he's helping this team along?
Everything about Beckman this year is just thorough. I mean, when I watch a quality volleyball team, one of the things that always kind of sticks out to me is balance. I feel like balance was actually a pretty big key to why Wahlert won the last two state championships. And Beckman has that. Dyke New Hartford, when they won the state championship last year, I mean, tearing through teams the way Beckman is now, they had that. When it's hard for teams to predict where exactly the ball's going to go, it makes for a very effective offensive attack, and Beckman definitely has that this year. I think Troutman is a huge reason why that talent has developed and the attack can come anywhere across the net. So yeah, it's not necessarily surprising that Beckman's 15-0, but the way they're throttling opponents, I mean, it's definitely pretty eye-catching.
Yeah. Now, if we want to bring it back within the confines of the city here, fantastic matchup last week between Wahlert and Hempstead.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I mean, when we're saying down to the wire, I mean this volleyball match ended 10 minutes before we had to go to press.
He was sweating Crisco to get that thing in on the deadline.
Yeah, man. And I mean, there's quite a few things to this. First off, the night actually kicked off with Claire Broderick, a player for Dubuque Wahlert, honoring her late brother Shane Broderick. Nice kind of classy moment there for both Hampstead and Wahlert. Both teams were wearing T-shirts commemorating the moment. Shine Like Shane T-shirts. Shane obviously passed away last year in Omaha, Nebraska. He was a Wahlert alum and just a very, very active member of the Wahlert community. So a tough loss, but a nice tribute by both teams. As for the match itself, Hampstead, they go off winning the first two sets, and they look like they're actually going to lock this one in. And but Wahlert storms back. They wind up taking the third set 25-19, and then in the fourth set, Hampstead is up 24-21 with a chance to clinch the match. But Aaliyah Carter, we know she's going to do special things this year. She winds up getting back-to-back kills, winds up rallying Wahlert to take that set 27-25. So Hampstead and Wahlert are going to a fifth set nail biter. And then again, in that fifth set, Hampstead is up. Facing match point, they're up 15-14 and 16-15 to clinch it. Carter again comes up with a couple more big kills, and the Golden Eagles wind up rallying to win that fifth set 19-17, and thus the match 3-2 over the Mustangs. Steve, I don't know if I've covered a closer, better match in my 3 years here now at the TH than that one right there. So congratulations to both teams. I think both of them are going to do some special things this year, and Tuesday was definitely a night to remember, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's certainly been a fun, exciting start to the volleyball season. Anything else in the area stand out to you here so far this year?
Well, we have a couple other really noteworthy tidbits here. Dubuque Senior, they have a brand new coach, and he's picked up his first wins. I just really like that team. Chris Miron has really just kind of injected some fervor, some energy. They actually took on Western Dubuque last week on the same day as Wahlert and Hempstead, and Western Dubuque winds up picking up its first Mississippi Valley Conference win. So there's some action there. They wind up sweeping the Rams, but there's definitely a lot of exciting things. Just on the Iowa side alone, we haven't even touched on what's going on the Wisconsin and Illinois side of the river. But definitely a lot of exciting things in this area, and I could honestly talk for probably 30-40 minutes.
All right, we're going to cut you off right there. That's going to do it for this week's edition of Telegraph Herald More Than the Score. I'm your host, Steve Ortman. For Brenden West, last chance. Got any songs in you about volleyball?
No, I don't, unfortunately. So next time I'm on the show, I think I'll come up with a song. How about that?
That time of year for volleyball, you know that because it's the fall. Boom, there's a line right there.
Nice.
Bam.
Yeah. Just don't go insulting Eminem's daughter.
Anyway, on that note, we'll see you next week.